I feel like identity theft is one of the age-old methods to trying to get some free money real quick, but it never really ends well. Every time I hear about an identity theft situation, the person gets caught because it's two individuals. Somebody's going to catch on eventually. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what happened with this couple that we're going to cover today. Just a lovely family going around the neighborhood claiming iPhones from FedEx trucks that they apparently ordered off of other people's credentials. So you could see the con, right? You could see the scam in the long term. Basically, we just order phones all over the city and, we just intercept it, show them our fake IDs as that person, and we get the product. Problem is, we live in 2025, and that's becoming more and more and more difficult to pull off. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to show you how difficult it really is to pull off. Because listen, you might get away with it one time, two times, but once you start, you get caught. After the fifth time, you're going to get caught, folks. Again, it's 2025. There's too much of a paper trail that you leave behind. I should say a digital trail. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and check this video out. It's pretty funny. Let's do it. All right, listen, we got this identity theft situation going on today. They just posted this a little while ago, right? Like, I think it was yesterday they posted this video. And I just got to show y'all, people are still doing this identity theft scam. Now, the thing is, it's probably happened to all of you before, but it's never really gotten to the point to where they were able to cash out. Sometimes I'll see my name buying like a medical service or like a prescription or maybe buying technology, and I'll just shut my card down, cut it off completely. I've never really had money taken from my account and not notice it. Like, the only thing that the closest thing that's happened to me is that somebody's ordered like food. Like, I remember one time Walmart, I kept getting Walmart notifications. Somebody kept using my name I don't even know if that left an implication on me, but somebody kept using my name to order Walmart groceries to their house. And I'm talking, it was bags of shit, hella shit. So people do it, but it doesn't typically work out. And we have a situation where people are trying to do the same thing. They're using somebody's name to order some shit. And that's where this whole video pops up. It says how iPhone 16 thieves accidentally delivered themselves to the police. It's basically identity theft. So let's go ahead and check this thing out. Listen, if you see your name in an email about buying some shit that you're not sure you bought, listen, shut that credit card, shut that debit card down. Don't worry. It'll take a couple days to get a new one. Take that hit, take it to the chest, and shut everything down. Lock your card, shut it down. But let's check this thing out. Welcome in, everybody.
In March 2025, the Martin County Sheriff's Office was notified of a fraud incident in Palm City, Florida. A previous victim reported that his identity had been stolen once again and used to buy a phone and service from AT&T. The Sheriff's Office spoke further with the victim, who reported receiving emails from AT&T. One of the emails confirmed the purchase of an iPhone 16 Pro Max, totaling $1,200. A few hours later, the victim received another email stating the order had shipped, along with a tracking number estimating delivery before noon on April 1st, 2025. It's important to note that a similar incident had occurred 6 months earlier, during which the victim's identity was used to buy phones through T-Mobile. In that case, the suspects intercepted the package before it reached the delivery address by presenting fake identification to the UPS driver.
That's so fucked up. And the crazy thing is, sometimes, like, I in LA, there's traffic and there's hella fucking stops. And now I kind of understand why they don't let you, they fuck it up for everybody. There could be the FedEx truck. Say you ordered some shit and you're so excited to use it, right? I could see the FedEx truck down the fucking street for the next 30 minutes because he has to go to this house and this complex and that complex. Maybe for the next 2 hours, you'll see that FedEx truck on the block. You can't walk up to him and show him no ID and tell him that this is for me. They're going to tell you to fuck right off and wait for that package. I tried it before. And maybe it's because I'm in California. Maybe it works in other places. But they ruined it for everybody because I would love to just walk down the street, maybe go to the store, get me a Gatorade, and pick up my package because they're taking forever. These fuckers ruined it for everybody. I love how they put the McLovin ID.
Incident had occurred 6 months earlier.
Hold on, let me back
Within
this up.
hours later, the victim reported that his identity had been stolen once again and used to buy a phone and service from AT&T. The sheriff's office spoke further with the victim, who reported receiving emails from AT&T. One of the emails confirmed
What's
the
up,
purchase
Zoe?
of an iPhone 16 Pro Max, totaling $1,200. A few hours later, the victim received another email stating the order had shipped, along with a tracking number estimating delivery before noon on April 1st, 2025. It's important to note that a similar incident had occurred 6 months earlier, during which the victim's identity was used to buy phones through T-Mobile. In that case, the suspects intercepted the package before.
And how are you gonna use the same person that you used before? How are you gonna double back? You should be smart. You should be smart enough to not double back to the same person. There are millions of people in this country. You couldn't just find somebody else, you lazy bitch. You lazy fuck. You know what I mean? That shit's crazy. How are you going to double back? You think the person's too oblivious to not know that they lost $1,200 that week? That must be a rich motherfucker right there. I'll tell you what, I'll notice if I lose $12, let alone $1,200 or $1,600 or however much they said the phone was.
Reached the delivery address by presenting fake identification to the UPS driver, falsely claiming to be the victim and successfully retrieving the phones. In light of this,
What's up,
the
Gus?
sheriff's office contacted the UPS driver, who confirmed he was currently holding the package destined for the victim's home. The driver was told to alert the sheriff's office if anyone tried to collect the package, as the suspects, 37-year-old Kimberly and her husband, 40-year-old Shenton.
Oh, Shinton is a name, bro. Shinton, you already know he's a fucking
The suspect,
rockhead if his name is Shinton.
37-year-old Kimberly and her husband,
What the fuck type of a name is Shinton? Kind of sounds like shithead. You know what I mean? Shinton, his mom didn't love him. His mom did him dirty.
40-year-old
Shout out any Shintons in the chat, but yo.
Shenton were likely planning to intercept the delivery on April 1st. Little did they know, they were about to find out that this April Fool's Day was no joke. Several detectives in unmarked squad cars followed the UPS truck along its route until they saw a vehicle cut in front of it and stop, at which point a woman exited and began approaching the truck.
No audio, huh? I like how she's smiling. See, that's that smile that Tiffany Hinyard had on. I just posted a video the other day. That's that same smile that Tiffany be having on her face. That's that shame. You're like, holy fuck. This is actually a uniformed police officer approaching me. I'm fucked. That's what she's saying in her head.
At which point a woman exited and began approaching the truck.
She's like, wow, that's actually a police officer. That's why she's smiling. She's like, good fucking job, bro, because I had no idea. Look at the smile. This shit's hilarious. Let's get that story going, sweetheart. Let's get that story going.
We're just gonna hang out for a little bit.
Wait, I want to notice something. Let me see something real quick.
The truck.
She got nervous. You look at her breastises area. You see the breasts? You know what I mean? Everything's flat, right? Everything's flat. Everything's fine. Nothing's happening. Then all of a sudden, we could say she got a little excited just now.
We're just gonna hang out for a little bit.
All of a sudden, whoa, where'd that come from? The headlights turned on out of nowhere. I don't know if she's scared, but I feel like that her body's reacting right now to the stress. That's what I feel like. Then her husband. You guys are some fucking clowns, bro. Look at the car. It's a nice car. Like, what? They must really be some good scammers out here because life is decent. You know, you got the Toyota, very fucking reliable.
Face car. Put your hands on the car.
That's what I'm thinking. The nipples got hard because she was nervous as hell. I was like, wait, hold on now. Wait, whoa. Yeah, see, come on. Telltale signs. Come on, police officers. Do your job.
Leave the phone on top of the car. Spread your feet.
I'm just gonna detain you for right now, okay? I can get these out, okay?
You're fucked.
Until we figure out what's going on, okay?
Put your hands on there.
You can just have your back towards the car.
Anything on you? Some poke in your stick or anything like that? No.
I know she's rethinking all her choices. And you know what? At the end of the day, she's going to blame bro over here because I know he got in her head like, hey, babe, you know, we could just go around. We could just order iPhones like for the whole year, babe. We could make like $80,000. Yeah, we could just do old people's identities and they won't even know the difference. I know. Look at her face right now. She's rethinking all of their decisions while she's doing this. And you know whose fault this is finna be. She finna blame. Listen, shit.
Anything on you? Some poke in your stick or anything like that? No.
Hold on. She starts smiling again. Look at her smiling. She's like, "Yep, I'm finna trip on this man." Wonderful marriage, wonderful couple.
Stay over here. Lean on this over here.
Nothing else? No, I don't have anything in your bra that I can't see? No. No ID, no credit cards, no cash, nothing like that?
Is 10-4 if I call Sierra North for a transport car? Yeah. What's your ID, Jen? 645. What?
Yeah, it's the reason why you want it. Well, you're detained right
He
now.
low-key look pregnant. When's the baby coming type shit? You know what I mean? The titties are coming in too. Like shit. The milk is all, the mammary glands are getting stimulated and shit. When's the baby, sir?
For investigation.
You said, but his nipples are hard too. Listen, everybody's overstimulated right now, okay? The nipples are flaring. Nipples are nipples are flaring up everywhere, okay?
But when you're detained, you need to identify yourself.
I can give it a minute.
Okay. Is your ID in the car?
I don't want to search my car.
We'll get to that.
What's
Is
up,
this your car?
Marley?
Everyone's sequestered.
Okay.
Can we get a transfer? Because I have PC for this one.
Working on you what?
I have PC for this one.
That's a pretty fucking undercover car. That's a Toyota Camry, it looks like. An older model too. It's not even the newer model that you would think that they're rolling in. They're driving in that 2017 shit. They're driving in that 2016 shit right there. Hold on. That's a Toyota Camry. Hold on. Sorry. Toyota Camry. Fuck, I can't. I have a spliff in my hand. That's why. 2016. Yeah, but that's it. That's the one. Ain't it? Hold on. Let's see the back side of it. Let's see the rear. That be the rear right there. That be it, right? Maybe not. We might have yeah, they're using that old school shit right there. I would not think that's a cop, to be honest. They would have got my ass too.
Yeah. You want one transport car or two transport cars? I can probably only pull you one.
One's fine.
I'll ask Sierra North for two.
One's fine.
You sure?
Yeah. What's your name?
Somebody interpret for me.
Have your IDs in the car? Not sure if I have my ID. Okay. One's happening. Well, right now you're being placed under arrest. Okay, being placed under arrest for what? We'll talk about that.
I don't even know if I'm reading it right.
How's it going, man?
Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Of course.
I don't know if they need anything else from you. I know you got, stuff to deliver. Let me just make sure we're all good here, and then I'll get you out of the game.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
He has that workout band. He's getting his steps in right there. I think he's getting his steps right there. They say those shits are super accurate. I don't know. I don't really trust anything that's tracking my steps to be super accurate, but they say those are like good. He probably gets his steps in. I ain't gonna lie to you.
To deliver. Let me just make sure we're all good here, and then I'll.
Yo, what's up, the Red Giraffe? How
Thank
you
you.
doing,
Y'all good?
ma'am?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Don't say thank you to him.
Take that.
I'll take. Do you have another pair of cuffs by chance? I do. All right, then you bring against the car for me. and then spread your feet. All right, well, I don't know if you're trying to run or anything. Yeah, well, you never know.
What's going on with your package now? You're just gonna like return it to...
I guess I'll just say that they didn't want it. I don't know. Like, what do I do? Because they didn't order it.
They're the actual people
Yeah,
who did it. No, and
So
they
just
called
refuse it
AT&T and said, we didn't do that. And they said, we'll cancel it. But then he got the shipping thing saying, yeah.
So I'll just say that they refused it or canceled it.
Okay, and then it'll go back to... Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your help.
What a wild fucking job, bro. You know, them UPS drivers have a wild job. You think they're just dropping shit off? Listen, maybe other places they're just dropping shit off, but in LA, the UPS truck is the gold mine truck that's driving there. It's like GTA. You know, that's the easy lick. You hold up the fucking UPS truck. Because, you know, there's all types of shit in that fucking UPS truck. You know what I mean? Shit, you don't have to hit no convoy. Just hit a UPS truck. So this is probably not his first rodeo. I'm pretty sure those guys have some interesting jobs, especially when you're delivering shit in sketchy ass areas. Man, shit. Shout out to UPS drivers. And they're out here pissing in bottles and shit because Amazon's crazy. It's a crazy world out here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've seen some crazy UPS videos. We should probably have a whole section of just UPS driver videos or some shit.
Call it why I'm being detained. I don't understand what's happening.
So this is her investigation. I'm kind of just here to help out where I need to. So any questions you have, I would ask her. Yeah.
Don't answer questions.
No questions.
Don't answer questions.
You don't know if this is a rental?
I just said it. I don't answer questions, so it don't matter what you ask me. I'm not going to answer it.
Maybe if you want to just go to the front of that car right there for me.
Yo, what's up, Joanna? I appreciate you.
Thank you for your help.
Absolutely. Anything for you.
But you're a police officer, right? But I didn't give no one the right to search my car.
Is it your car?
I said I don't give no one the right to search my car, right?
It's your car, then, right?
I don't have to answer your question.
You just said search my car.
I didn't say that. Don't lie.
You did say that.
I
You
did
just
not
said
say
that.
You
that.
said I didn't give them permission.
Bro, you just said that, dog. Come on, man. Let's not have these juvenile conversations, brother.
Officer, right? But I didn't give no one the right to search my car.
I didn't give no one the right to search my car. Emphasis on my. Hold on.
Absolutely. Anything for you.
But I don't give no one the right to search my car, right?
It's your car, then, right?
I don't have to answer your question.
You just said search my car.
I didn't say that. Don't lie.
You did say that.
I did.
Oh, he put the words in his mouth. He's saying, don't say I said to search my car. I get what he's saying. Cops be fucking with you too. They be fucking with you at the same time, you know. I understand what he's saying at the same time, to be real.
I did not say
You just
that.
said I didn't give them permission to search
I
my car.
didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't give no permission to search my car.
Your car. Just said that.
I don't answer your question. I just gave you a statement.
I think we're experiencing a bit of a language barrier here, folks. It's just a good old fashioned American language barrier. It's all good.
To search my
I didn't.
car.
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't give no permission to search my car.
Your car. Just said that.
I don't answer your question. I just gave you a statement. I didn't give no permission to search my car.
We don't need it.
What's it come back to? 6 rentals? Is that your wallet in there? Do you want it?
Yes, I want it.
You want it? Okay.
But I want to get it myself.
You're not getting it
You're
yourself.
not
You're under
gonna
arrest.
get it,
sir.
bro.
I'm under arrest?
Yes, you're not going back in the car.
You didn't state that you said I was detained, so I'm under arrest, right?
You're under arrest.
Can I ask why was I'm under arrest?
We're going to talk about it once we get out of the sun and in the office. I'm not discussing it right now outside of the road. It's hot. I have other stuff I'm taking care of. But you want your...
Lady, you're a cop. Don't tell me it's hot. I would spit on the floor if she told me it was hot. Girl, shit. Well, you shouldn't have signed up to be a police officer. Oh, it's hot, so we can't talk. Just be real with me and say you're not going to talk to me. The fuck? It's hot. Well, you should have fucking did something with AC then. Like, huh? What are you talking about?
wallet, correct?
What's
Yes,
up,
I know.
Sugarfoot?
Is this your phone? You want that too?
Yes.
Do you have any property in that car that's yours that you want? Like, do you have a purse or anything in the car? Your phone's in the car, and do you have like a purse or anything
What's
like
happening
that?
with the car?
We're towing it.
She finna beat
But I
his
mean, if you have
ass.
like a purse or something in there, I will get that out and take that with you. Sorry,
She
what?
about to beat his ass.
Your whole bag? Okay. We'll get that and bring it with you. Okay.
While Kimberly and Shenton unknowingly screwed themselves over, their victim was left with dealing with the aftermath of identity theft. Unexpected situations like this can happen to anyone, and if it ever happens to you, having someone ready to fight for you makes all the difference. Seriously injured in an accident?
Oh my God, are you seriously injured in an accident? Well, I don't give a fuck, and we're gonna go straight back to the video. Thank you, guys.
/code blue, you can Kimberly's purse containing a fake ID in the victim's name.
I think if my husband has his wallet.
Okay, that's your husband? Okay. She says she has her bag in there, but she doesn't need it if her husband has his wallet.
She wants to leave her purse in the bag that we're in the car that we're towing.
I wouldn't if I was her, but I mean, it's going with their property.
Is there any way for me to have close to me, sir? Or
I can check for fit. I'm just gonna roll your sleeve up a little bit. Unfortunately, they are metal, I know, so they're not gonna be the most comfortable.
So strange, you know? Being detained and then I'm being arrested.
Well, not the lead investigator.
Who's the lead investigator there?
That one.
The lady?
the vehicle's being towed.
He's like, the lady? Okay, cool. I'm gonna grill her ass. Man, she was probably on their ass for a while. I don't like scammers, man. It's like, bro, like, fuck you. Like, sell drugs. No, let me stop. Like, sell drugs over scamming people or something. Like, come on. Like, you're scamming people who ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I mean? Like, shit. Go earn an honest living. Sell a dime bag of weed or some shit. You're out here scamming your community. Like, how does that make sense? You know what I mean? But anyway, you know, I feel like scammers always get caught too over time, unless you're just an elite scammer and we've just never heard about you. And I feel like there are people like that. We just never heard of them before because they never got caught. But I feel like that's a very small percentage of people. Just get a 9-to-5, bro. It's probably easier to stack money than going around trying to order fake fucking iPhones all over the country. Like, what are you doing? It's probably easier to run up a bag just getting a good job. Again, unless you're fucking the Wolf of Wall Street or you're doing some crazy shit and it's really paying off. It's worth the risk. But this shit is not worth the risk. You're getting a $1,200 to $100 iPhone, then you could struggle for the rest of the month. Like, get a fucking job. Anyway.
So you want your purse, I assume? Or do you want to go to the tow company? I'm going to take your purse.
They can keep everything as long as my husband has his wallet.
Okay. I'm not going to leave your purse in a rental car. It's going to go back to the rental.
There go FedEx.
What will happen is the tow truck will come and get it, then Six Rental will come take the car from
what's up,
the rental place. Or from the tow yard. So then who knows where your purse is going to be. It will go with you with your property. We're not keeping it. It's going with you.
So why is it being returned?
Because both are getting arrested, so I can't leave that car on the side of the road.
No, I mean, I understand it getting okay.
You didn't find a registration, did? No. Okay, she's gone. Hey, what's your name, man?
Federal Customs.
I was just trying to be polite because I was going to ask you where the registration was, if you know where it is. Okay, that has nothing to do with the case. It's just, I got to throw this out.
I don't even have the registration in my shit. It's on my phone, bitch. You have to ask me for it. You know? Yeah, you have to ask me for the registration. It's not in the car. I don't know if that's legal, but I've never had an issue with it, so.
Get ready here. You were recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we all are.
So you wasn't
A sergeant? No, I'm not a sergeant.
It's because of that gut right there. They had to give him the double handcuff. It was stretching his belly out too much. I was trying to figure out why they gave him double handcuffs, but it's because his posture doesn't support such movement. You see that? If he had one set of handcuffs, his belly, he'd probably fuck around and get a stretch mark. If he had one handcuff, his belly would have been stretching too far out, so they were nice to him. They gave him two. He has an interesting build. He has like a dad bod tooth. Like, he's not, you know how dad bods, you're kind of like buff, but you have a belly. He just has a sad dad bod. Like, he doesn't have no muscle. He's just fat and has titties.
ready here. You were recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we all are.
So you wasn't.
A sergeant? No, I'm not a sergeant.
I asked.
You asked if I was a sergeant.
No, I said if you were recording.
Oh, recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all are.
Yep.
That's embarrassing, bro. Hit the gym.
Dude, it's crazy, man.
I scanned it as the customer refused it, so
Perfect.
Do whatever you want to do.
All right, and just so you know, if anybody ever asks what happened to the package, you're on video of me taking it, so you're good.
Of course.
If you need me to sign anything, I will. But if you want to call your boss and say, hey, Sergeant Decker took it.
Yeah, I mean,
I just don't want you to get in trouble.
can I just take a picture of the...
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I
just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, here, let me call him
Yeah, take a picture of the officer and the package. They'll believe you then.
real quick.
Sorry.
No, man, I just don't want you to get in trouble because I don't know. I don't want you getting like at the end of the day and then be like,
Give us that cell phone back.
you're hiding your packages.
Yeah. Oh my God, people are nuts. Thank you.
Nah, thank you, man. You like
Have a good one.
made life easy.
Gave me some excitement this morning. What's up, buddy? Hey, I obviously refused the package at the customer's house, but the police officers would like to have it. So obviously, do you want me to scan it out or just give it to him as refused? Because he said he said he doesn't mind signing for it. I don't know how that works.
Does he need the package? The other thing I can do is I can open this up real quick.
Okay.
Make sure that there are actually phones in here.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I'm taking the package.
I'll put you on speaker.
Hey, the only reason why we're seizing the package is that way nobody can say that it's just an empty box.
Okay. I mean, we can hold it here. I just don't know because that usually runs through our security, not like the supervisors.
Okay, so can we do this? I'll leave the package with him, and if you don't mind, if I can come down this afternoon or tomorrow, open it up, take pictures of the phones, and then you guys can keep the package.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay, I just got to prove that there's phones in there. Like, me and you both know that there is, but somebody else maybe say no, there's not. I'll come do it down there at the office. All right, thank you very much. We'll swing by later on today.
Their lawyer would say they were just trying to get an empty package or something. I guess you have to cover all your bases. I would have took the box. I'm lazy. I wouldn't want to go back to the center. Fuck it. I'll hold the box. I'll bring it back later.
What time do you end up back?
Man, like that's at 7.
So I'm coming by tomorrow. No.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. No, I don't want anybody to get in trouble.
I never run.
We've had it go both ways.
What's up,
But I
Casey?
appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Of course.
Subsequently, Shenton and Kimberly were transported to the sheriff's office to be interviewed separately.
What was that?
Subsequently, Shenton and Kimberly were
Look at the little foot shuffle he popped off just now.
All good.
But I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Of course.
Subsequently, Shenton and Kimberly were transported to the sheriff's office to be interviewed separately.
Bro's tweaking, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? You can't drink. Oh, he can. Dumbass. He's like a toddler, bro. His build just makes me laugh, bro. You didn't have to drop that. You didn't have to drop. You're being extra.
Shenton, is that your name?
I don't answer questions.
You're not gonna answer any questions?
Why? I don't know what the situation is. No one said anything to me.
Okay.
So
well, that's what we're in here gonna talk about.
But I have nothing to discuss.
All right, I'm gonna read you your Miranda warnings real quick, and then if you decide that you don't wanna, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them, and you can decide at any time to exercise these rights.
Exercise it right away.
Pardon me?
I'm exercising it now.
Okay, okay. Or I could still get your basic information. So your name.
I don't answer questions.
At all. So you're gonna be booked in under John Doe and sit there until you're not gonna get a bond.
You know his fucking name is Shenton. They should stop talking to him. I know those the magic words are I want a lawyer, but he said I don't answer no questions. I'm not talking. You should have just left. So we're just gonna book you in as John Doe? Come on, stop I would have looked her in the face and been like, stop bullshitting me, okay? Get the fuck out of my face, log my name in, and go about your day, lady. And that shit crazy. But see, people like this, I don't even know if he probably going with it. Like, oh no, I don't want to be John Doe. They won't be able to file my case. Like, bro, they know who you are.
What I'm being arrested for.
Okay. Well, that's what we were in here to discuss, but you're being difficult. I asked you.
He's exercising his dad bod now.
My rights. Right?
I read you your rights.
And I choose to exercise my rights. So what's wrong with that?
What's your name?
But you
your
just
name.
said.
I'm not asking you about the crime.
I'm not being disrespectful, right? I'm just communicating, right?
Okay.
You read me the rights, right?
You're in here for a multitude of felonies.
Me? Okay.
Yes. Yes. So, including scheme to defraud. So,
Okay.
we're going to discuss it, but you don't want to discuss it, so we're not going to.
She's really trying. She's fishing her hardest. She's fishing like a motherfucker trying to get him to talk. Well, I need your name. No, you could just tell me your name. I need to know your name. Lady, you know his name is Shenton, whatever the fuck. Come on. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, lady. Come on.
The rights, right?
You're in here for a multitude of felonies.
Me? Okay.
Yes. Yes. So, including scheme to defraud. So,
Okay.
we're going to discuss it, but you don't want to discuss it, so we're not going to. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can.
Now she's gonna talk. She is definitely gonna listen. There's no doubt in my mind. Shinton, you're in trouble. You know, Shinton might have known his rights. But boy, oh boy, wifey is finna talk.
Used against you in a court of law. Okay, with your rights in mind, you want to talk to me? Your charges are going to be scheme to defraud, grand theft, and criminal use of personal identification information. Back in September, you were in Martin County doing the same thing that you're doing now. Do you remember?
She don't remember. Oh man, somebody order this lady a Big Mac immediately, please. Do you want Diet Pepsi? You watching your figure? You want regular Pepsi? Ooh, my type of girl. Okay, cool. You want French fries? Let's get that for you, sweetheart. It's all good. Nah, you want those handcuffs? Man, I would have been so nice. You want those handcuffs taken off? I know you're not going nowhere, girl. Come on now. Now let's talk about Shinton. You know, how's the relationship? Are you guys like arguing? It seems like you guys are arguing over things. Like, man, listen, she's gonna tell everything. The second she was like, no, I don't remember that. You could tell she's dying to tell somebody something. Let me see how long this is. It's not that long. She might hold silent. Let's see.
Video here. So, what are you doing in Martin County right now?
I was traveling with my husband.
Going where? What were you doing when you were approaching the UPS driver?
I just exited my car. I wasn't approaching anyone yet.
You were walking up to his truck.
I was walking. I wasn't walking to anyone specifically.
Why were you walking?
I mean, if I can.
What's holding you back from being honest with me? You're getting booked on the charges anyway. So
okay, let's just get my lawyer or an.
I don't like how she's so aggressive. Like, bro, you're doing an interrogation. You're supposed to be their buddy. Why is she so aggressive? That's why she's not getting that much information. You gotta be nice. You gotta be relatable. Shorty over here is you know, shit. She shut me down. I don't want to talk either.
Okay.
Oh, she asked for a lawyer. Shout her out. Well, she stayed solid.
Let's just get my lawyer or an appointed lawyer then.
Okay. Wait a second.
Oh wow, I was wrong. Hey, listen, I was wrong, folks. I was wrong. She stayed solid. She said, fuck you. That, I feel like that interrogator was kind of a bitch the whole way through. And that's why she didn't get the results she wanted. She was like, well, you're going to get arrested for it anyway. Like, damn, chill. Like, save that for the third quarter.
Okay, with your rights in mind, you want to talk to me? Your charges are going to be scheme to defraud, grand theft, and criminal use of personal identification information. Back in September, you were in Martin County doing the same thing that you're doing now. Do you remember? I have you on video here, so. What are you doing in Martin County right now?
I was traveling with my husband.
Going where? What were you doing when you were approaching the UPS driver?
I just exited my car. I wasn't approaching anyone yet.
You were walking up to his truck.
I was walking. I wasn't walking to anyone specifically.
Why were you walking?
I mean, if I can.
What's holding you back from being honest with me? You're getting booked on the charges anyway. So
okay, let's just get my lawyer or an appointed lawyer then.
Okay.
I guess they had that conversation already. Yeah, they're fucked anyway. But it's good they didn't say anything because you know the thing is they probably been doing this for years. If you go into questioning and you really talk to these people, they're going to uncover that shit. You're going to implicate yourself somehow, some way. They're going to ask you questions. You're going to feel obligated to answer. So the best thing for them was to get away with this one charge because I'm sure they've been doing this shit for a while. They probably been paying the bills with this bitch for like the past 3 years. This is just the first time they got caught.
We need to take him to the jail. Just get a picture real quick.
It's like an iPhone, so it's like $1,200. That's a felony, you know? How much can you do like without getting a felony? Like $600 or $900 or some shit. So immediately they could just give you that felony right there. Boom, bam, you're fucked. It's crazy, man. Be careful.
Is that a motion?
Hold on, let me see the thing.
Jail. Just get a picture real quick.
She don't look happy. Does she look happy to y'all?
Is that a mugshot picture?
No. Ready?
Let's get his. Let's get his. Let's get his. Yeah, these are some good photos.
Ready?
Goofy ass. You know who he reminds me of? A UFC fighter. What's his name? What's the UFC fighter's name, bro? Is it Derek Bronson? No. Who is it, man? It's a UFC fighter that looks just like this guy. Popeyes. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you who it is. Popeyes chicken UFC fighter, because he has like a Popeyes franchise. What's his name? He looked just like this guy, bro. He got the same body, bro. What's it, Derek Lewis? He looked just like fucking Derek Lewis, bro. This shit hilarious. Bro should have had a different... He looks just like Derek Lewis. I can't, dog. Where's another picture of Derek Lewis? Hold on. Yeah, he got that. He got the same build. That shit's hilarious. Anyways.
Why do you look all over?
Yeah, because I'm wondering what the picture for.
That's for our stuff file.
With his goofy ass. He probably act like Derek Lewis.
As a result, Kimberly was charged with felony counts of scheme to defraud, grand theft, criminal use of personal ID information, and possession of fictitious driver's license, while Shenton was only charged with felony scheme to fraud and grand theft. Ultimately, they were released the following day on a $10,000 and $5,000 surety bond. If your wardrobe's starting to look like...
Nah, it's just funny. Yeah, don't steal from people. I feel like they're kind of stupid though, because how are you gonna scam the same person twice? Like, how does that make sense? Like, you get away with the scam one time, you get a bunch of phones out of it. He ordered it, you get the phones out of it. End the story. You're gonna do the same person twice and then try to intercept the vehicle. That's stupid. That had to be his idea. I know she was probably like, babe, we should probably do somebody else, but he was lazy. You can't be lazy if you're scamming people, bro. You gotta be, come on now. That was some lazy ass shit.